the one and only Parisian man, Rudy. How are you? Thanks for joining me.
I'm fine, Jean-Claude. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I'm getting ready to release this song. I'm in LA quarantined. I'm so happy that you're able to support Music Cares and be a part of this. Thanks for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
How did you like the song? I know that you got to hear it before everyone else.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I really love the songs. The songs get me emotional at the first hearing. It's like a kind of a musical introspection. I
Yeah.
really love it. And I think this is the right moment to have this kind and type of song, during this difficult moment of quarantine. So yeah,
Yeah.
I really loved it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's crazy because this wasn't supposed to be the first song from my album that I was going to release. We were going to release a completely different song.
Okay.
Um, I had a music video shot for that song, and then coronavirus happened, and I was like, it doesn't make sense to post like a music video that's not going to help the world right now. That's not going to really talk about what people are dealing with. So I re-listened to my record and this song just stood out. I'm so excited just to have so many different people all over the world supporting it and really giving back because a lot of musicians were affected from COVID-19. I know like a lot of friends of mine were on tour and their entire tour got canceled. And a lot of musicians, they make their money from live shows. Streaming isn't, you know, all of the revenue for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really important to me to give back with this first music release and do something special.
And what the thing I really love it's that I always love what you are doing and the sound of your voice and everything. And I saw you have this very voice. Your voice is not very common, and it's very interesting because the track is about something very smooth and strong at the same time. And I really loved it. Not to be honest, I really loved it, the track.
Oh,
To be
thank
honest,
you, Rudy.
can you tell me about what inspired you to write the song?
Yeah, I wrote the piano for the song first, and I was just writing the piano and playing the chords for a while. And I just felt something very powerful just from the piano. There were no lyrics at that time. So I continued to play the piano, and I knew that the song was going to be powerful, and I knew that I couldn't talk about something shallow. It had to be a very big subject. And at that time, um, I think Trump had just gone into office, and there were so many headlines of gun violence all over the world, especially in the U.S. And that's when I started writing these lyrics. I know that a part of the song, I say "No more killing, wars, and guns." That's like at the climax of the song, and I really wanted to talk about our times in the world and bring people together.
Did you record the song in LA or in other?
I recorded half of the song in LA and then I recorded some of it in Paris actually. Um,
Wow, I didn't
yeah,
know about that. Really?
we tracked some of the string in Paris
Wow.
with some violin players when I was there, and then we layered in like we created our own orchestra all over the world. So just different string players we would send the music to. When I was in Paris, I recorded some people, and then we layered everything in.
Okay.
And I really wanted to have the integrity of real instruments. All of the piano, it's me playing, and it was very it was very difficult because we recorded this, and if I would mess up, we would go back to the beginning. There was no like, cut and paste digital sort of
Mm.
recording, and we did that intentionally just to have the song feel very personal. Like I feel like when people hear it, they feel like they're in a room with me. Um,
Yeah.
it feels very like raw in that way. So yeah, I'm really happy that it resonates with you. My favorite phrase of the song are "men's are taught to be rough," because throughout the whole song, I'm talking about all of these trials and tribulations happening throughout the world. But when I say men's are taught to be rough, I'm talking about the world coming together and how that's not always going to be easy, but there's going to be beauty in that roughness when everyone comes together and unites. So that's really what that lyric meant for me. And I wanted all of the choruses to resolve the verses in the way of, you know, saying hearts are broken, chips are fallen, men's are taught to be rough. But yeah, it's poetry, and it's something that was very organic, and it just came to me. I was just like writing in my journal and very inspired by what was happening in the world at that time.
Can you tell me more about Music Cares and why you are partnering with them?
Yeah, the reason why I partnered with them is because they're one of the first nonprofits that really started giving back to musicians during the
Okay.
COVID-19 pandemic. Um, and you know, it's really important that musicians are supported during this time because music heals the world, and we can't lose our musicians. You know, we need musicians to keep making
Yeah,
music and to keep inspiring the world.
totally agree
You know,
with you.
music keeps me alive. You know, so I it wasn't a question or a doubt in my mind. You know, when this partnership came about, and I'm just so happy, and I have so much gratitude that this is my debut and I'm able to help people with my music and not just release the song on its own and say, listen to me. I really wanted the song to heal the world. And that's something that
Mm.
you know, I wrote out in my journal. I was like, I really want this song to bring people together. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening now. So thank you so much for being a part of this. It means so much to me.
It's
I'm
my
going
pleasure.